Previously, we did two commands, line and circle. Now I can explain that polyline. What is the polyline? How we can able to draw the polyline? Okay, right. So first of all, I can just go for my set up my units. Okay. So I can go to find out the format. I can go to find out the unit. In the unit, you can keep it the decimal, and don't forget you can keep it like a as per your wish. You can go to find out any type of units, but here I can mention like millimeters. Okay, okay. Now I can go to find out my polyline, or it's called P line. First, you can choose the line. Okay, you can choose the line here. It is asking for the first point. You can click the first point somewhere here. After that, as usual, you can go to find out the length. I can put it 10. Again, you can go for 5. Again, you can apply 10, and you can apply C, enter. So when you click this one above this object, now it's become a one object. So when you choose the line, it's the separate. But when you choose apply the polyline, it's become a one object. So this is the first benefit of polyline. After that, I can go back to the polyline. I can choose the start point. I can go to apply again 10. Here you can find out the some options. You can find out arc close, half width, length, undo width. I can just type from A. When I choose the A, now you can find out it's become a arc. It's become a arc. So this point to this point, you can apply the dimension. So I can go for 5, enter. Again, I need the line, but it's still in the arc model. So I can use the L command and enter. So it's become a line. Now you can type 10. Again, I have to connect this one like an arc. So I can use the arc. I can click, right click, enter. So now it's become line, arc, line, arc. You got it? Again, I can go back to polyline. I can start the point somewhere here. Here to here again, I can take 10. Here to here, I can take 5. After that, I can just go for the half width. So I can just type H, enter. Now it is starting for the half width size. So I can just go for 1. It is asking for the end width. I can go for 1. So it's become a thick line. So now I can go for here to here. The distance of the line, distance of the length, the 2 point, I can go for 5. Again, I can type H, enter. Half width, I can put zero point 0.5 and zero point 0.5. So it's become a little bit half of this thickness. So again, I can go for 5. Again, I can go for H. I can go for zero point 0.2, enter, zero point 0.2, enter. So it's small. Again, I can go back to H, 0, enter, 0, enter. So you can able to adjust the line thickness through polyline. You got it, this point? The next one, you can go back to the polyline, choose the polyline somewhere here. Here to here, I can draw 5 or 10. Again, I can go back to H. I can apply zero point 0.5. So end one, I can make it 0. So it's become a arrow. So this point to this point, you can go to find out 1. Again, you can continue a line like 5, 5. Again, you can go to find out H, starting point 0.5, ending point 0, and the distance is 1. Again, you can create 5. Again, you can choose 5. Again, you can type H, starting point 0.5, ending 0. So it's become 1, again 5, and C, enter. So this is closed. So this is the way you can able to create the polyline. Again, I can go back to my polyline. This is my starting point. I can go for 5. Again, I can go for A for arc. So here to here, I can go for 5. Again, I can go for 5. Again, I can go for 5. Again, I can type L, enter. Again, 5. And I can just close it. Now you got it. How I created this one. Even here, I can go to find out the circle. See, for example, I can create one circle here, like a 2 diameter or 2 radius. I can go for the 2 radius. So I can create another circle somewhere here. I can go for 2 radius. So this is the way we can able to create some objects through polyline. Okay. Right. So now you understand about the line, you about the polyline and circle, and after that we can move to arc. Right. Now I can choose the arc. I can go for the 3-point arc. See, for example, I can start my point somewhere here, the second point somewhere here, the third point somewhere here. So it's become an arc. Or you can draw one line here to here 5. You can draw one line here to here 5. Here to here 5. So you have a 3 points. Go to choose arc 1, 2, and 3. The arc will appear. Okay, got it? Right. What is the next? I can draw again 5 and 5. I draw the five. Okay, so I draw the two lines. Now I can go back to my start, center, end. Though I can go to find out this one start, this is center, this is end. Start, center, end. Okay. Again, I can draw the line here to here 5, here to here 5. I can go back to arc. I can choose the start, center, angle. This one my start. This is my center. The angle you can find out. See, for example, I can go for around 30. So it will be ending up to here. So when you choose one line somewhere here, here to here, see, for example, you can take angle, this point and this point. So it's showing like this way. It's showing the 30 of angle. So this is the way you can create it. Again, I can go to choose the line. One line is here, another line is somewhere here. You can go to find out start, center, length. Start, center, length. You can go to find out around 2. So the 2 is up to here. So you can go back to your arc. Here you can able to find these all like same command, but the start and end points are different. So I already explained these three and this one also four. Here you can find out start, end angle, start, end radius, directions, start and radius, start and start, end, center, start, end, center, start angle, center, start length, and continuous. So this is very easiest way you can able to create the arc, but you should be go through the points. The which point is the starting point. Okay, so you can go to choose these things and go to do some try to do some exercise. So after that, you can able to get um, the idea how you can able to create the arc and the same time the polylines. Okay, right. So this is the way we can create it. So now you understand the line, polyline, circle, and arc. Okay, so how you can able to create the uh, objects. Okay. So after that, I can go to find out the rectangle. So you have to choose some, you can able to choose somewhere here, or you can just type R, you can find out the rectangle. So when you choose the rectangle, it is asking for the first corner. You can click somewhere. After that, you can find out the area, the dimensions, and rotations. So you can just type D for the dimension. So it is asking for the length. You can keep it 10. If you want, you can go to find out the width like a 5 and you can enter. After that, don't forget you should be click inside the rectangle. Now you did this rectangle. Okay. So when you apply the rectangle, after that, don't forget you should be apply the D command, and after that you can able to get the length and width to create these things. You got it? Right. Again, I can apply the arc. Now you can able to find out the chamfer and elevation, fillet, thickness, and width. So first of all, I can go for the fillet. So the fillet radius is asking, it's already defaulting 0. I can go for 1. Okay. Now after that, it is asking for the first corner of the rectangular. You can able to click somewhere here. After that, you can go to type the dimension. So the length is 10, width is 5. Perfect. So you can find out this fillets are created. You got my point? Yes. After that, again I can go to find out the rectangle REC. I can go to find out the chamfer. The chamfer, the distance is 1. Second distance also I can put it 1. After that, you can click somewhere in the corner. Now you can go for the D. Length is 10, width is 5. So the chamfer created. Now you understand this is called fillet, this is called chamfer. You got my point? Okay. So after that, don't forget you can go back to rectangular, go to choose the chamfer, make it 0, enter, 0, enter. After that, you can click somewhere. You can go to find out the length and width. It's become a normal rectangular. So I hope you understand how to create the polyline and how to create the arc and how to create the rectangular. So I will continue for the next commands in next tutorial. Thank you so much.